All right. So, hello and welcome to Primal Body Weight. Just body weight stuff. All you need is yourself and a mat. And today I got a new camera for streaming, so I will be checking in a little bit here and there to make sure everything is working well with it. But hopefully what you're experiencing is better audio and better quality video as well. So yeah, that is how it will be today. Hopefully from now on we'll have a nicer quality video. So let's begin today with just a manual massage using our own hands to massage, starting with our hands. And we're going to begin in the pit of the thumb, right in kind of this almost oyster-shaped muscle. You can take your other hand and just dig in with your thumb, giving it a nice massage. And you can go with the grain of the muscle up and down here, just following through top to bottom, or you can go across, make a circle, depending on how tender it is. You can choose how hard or soft. And then let's work our way across the palm, right to where the fingers connect there, the bridge of the palm. See if you can get the bones to kind of ooze and separate, getting knuckle separation. Squeeze the side, the blade of the hand, and scrub across. And then we're going to work the fingers one by one, like you're trying to scrape the meat off the bone of the finger there, all the way working through to the end. Each finger gets its own attention there. And the thumb. And before we move on to the other hand, we're just going to take the skin of the top of the hand and drag it down using the fingers here, almost like you're trying to pull the skin off the whole hand or take off a tight glove, making the hand nice and warm. And then we'll start in on the second hand, beginning again in that thumb muscle there. Working there in the depth of that muscle, again, side to side with the grain of the muscle, circles. You can even try pinning a location and moving the thumb around. Moving to the bridge of the palm, separating the fingers, the knuckles, getting everything to roll. And moving to the fingers one by one. Continue to strip the fingers one by one. I'm just going to alter something here on the stream to see if it can help the settings of it uploading with a good speed. Okay. And finishing with the fingers, moving on to the skin on top of the hand, dragging it down, creating friction, heat. And now the hands are nice and warm, nice little shoulder roll, and then using the hands, we're going to massage the muscles of the neck, just as if you would want someone to give you a massage working up the neck. You can even go at the base of the skull, right at the bottom there, below the two bumps. Working down the neck, the traps, And just give everything a good release. And drag up and down from the top of the neck, down the traps. And give the shoulders a good squeeze. And we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to lay face up with our arms up overhead. Take one arm, I'm going to start with my left, and it's as if someone's picking me up by the hand and dragging me. And first my shoulder picks up, but my hips stay on the ground. And then the hips start to pull, but they follow second. And then my shoulder comes down to the ground. And then my hips come down to the ground. And then we're going to reverse going back. Same thing. Someone picks up my hand. They lift it up and over. My shoulder leads. Then the hips. And it's like I'm kind of spiraling up and over. Now the right side. Hand comes up. Someone pulls it across. The shoulder leads. The hip follows. And roll to the floor and reverse. Hand up, over. Nice. Let's do 4 rolls. Nice inhale as you reach. Exhale, roll into place. Two more rolls. And last one coming back. And we're going to turn over onto our belly. Start to warm up the shoulders. With one hand, you can make a nice little pillow here to rest the forehead on. And with our second hand, we're going to reach it out in front just like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Then you're going to, as if you're picking up a glass of water, pick the glass of water up, and there's a wall next to you, and you're keeping your head down, but you're going to reach up and over. And then once you get to the hip, pour out the glass of water and scoop up a new one. Shake the hand, pick up the water. Inhale, try not to drop the water, keep it upright. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coming on up, using all the muscles in the shoulder to make this a very active stretch. When you get to the top here, let's reverse the direction of this circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. One more. Let's switch hands, switching our pillow, making a nice little pillow here, reaching the hand forward like you're going to shake somebody's hand, picking up the water. And once we get to the hip, pour it out. We'll do 2 more this way. And switch our direction, reverse that circle. Two. And one more. All right. Bring those thumbs back to your shoulders and we can press up. We're going to come into a comfortable quadruped position. We'll make a good cat and cow just to And immobilize the spine there. And now from our neutral position here, you can either lay the feet flat, pressing into the floor, or if you're more comfortable digging in the big toes, go ahead and do that. And the same shoulder movement, 3 each direction, but this time we're in this quadruped position. Let's have a good active shoulder and really feeling the floor, pressing into the floor with the hand, reaching forward like we're going to shake somebody's hand. Here's our cup of water. Up, over, and once we get to the hip, pouring it out, scooping a new cup. We're going to keep our core really tight and active through this. We're not just hanging out, swinging our arm. You're really pushing those boundaries. One more in this direction. Inhale, exhale, and we're going to switch direction, reverse. Nice straight arm, up and over. 2. And one more. Let's do another cat-cow and switch sides. And switching to the second side. Just checking my stream health. Sorry, it looks like it might be a little bit laggy. That's not great. I'll have to see about that. And we're going to do our second side here. So let's go reaching forward, shaking somebody's hand, up and over. Exhale, pouring down, and reach. Last one this direction. And we're going to switch directions. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last one. All right. Moving on, we're going to do a elbow plank to side plank. Grab a sip of water. I'm going to see if I can, again, do something to alter this stream health. So I really would like it to be decent here. Let's see if that can help. What should I change? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Just a moment. I apologize for these. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's see. Just going to try changing one more thing to see if I can't do it. Okay, well, learning lesson, I suppose. Great. Well, continue living, learning, and dealing with the learning how to stream effectively. We're going to move to an elbow plank to side plank and a forward reach and superset it with a side plank abduction. What that means is we're going to come down into an elbow plank on the mat, toes down, but we're on our elbows and our hands. We're going to flip the feet to the side, come up into an elbow side plank, staying down on the elbow, come down to the center. We're going to switch sides, turning the feet on the side, coming up on our second elbow, coming back to center, and now we're going to reach one arm forward, shake a hand with the left hand, put the arm down, shake a hand with the right hand, arm down, and we're going to be switching side to side. We have this guy for 30 seconds. We'll have our timer. Let's come down, elbows on the mat, and 3, 2, go from elbow to side plank, 2 elbows and side plank, 2 elbows and reach, elbows, reach, elbows, side plank, elbows, side plank, elbows, reach, elbows, reach, and last 3, 2, bring it down. You're gonna lay on your side in a side plank, knees down and bent, and elbow down on the ground. Push the chest through the shoulders, nice open chest. And we're gonna do 12 each side, squeezing both knees away and lifting the hips, coming down nice and slow back to the beginning position. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch sides. All right, knees down, elbows down, squeezing up for 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take 30 seconds, have some water. Oh no, I'm seeing an error. I'm sorry, this sucks. Not good. All right, back to those elbow plank to side plank, 30 seconds, down on both elbows, in toes, and side plank, to side plank, and reach, reach, and side plank. And side plank, reach, reach, and go ahead, bring those toes down, come onto your favorite side. Oh my goodness. And we're going to do our 12 reps of that side plank abduction, pushing both knees away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. Switch those sides over. All right, second, pushing off the toes. 12, 11, 10, sorry I said toes, but I meant knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. 30 seconds. We have one last round. I really hope that what I see on the screen is worse than what other people are seeing. Gonna work on these streams. Okay, so it's time to do our plank to side plank. 30 seconds. Let's get onto the elbows in 3, 2, go ahead, side plank, one side, second side, and reach, reach. Side plank, and reach, reach, side plank, reach, and reach, side plank, and let's bring it down for our abductions. Last 12 each side, starting with whichever side you like, pushing off the knees for 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch sides. What was that? Switching to our second side. Sorry, something beeped. Wasn't sure if that was something. Last 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring it in for a bigger rest. And we're going to be switching gears here. We've got an elbow to pike press. So what that means is we're going to be in an elbow, just a regular elbow plank, face down, toes down. And then we're going to go from our elbow plank here, push up off the elbows to put your head between your shoulders, pushing your hips in the air, and you're going to come back down. So if you want to think about like a downward dog position, down on the elbows, and then going into your plank, and we're going to push up into 10 of our pike press. You want to use your hands to push into the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Then we're going to come up, and we've got a little bit of a squat jump here, but instead of just jumping up and down, we're going to jump up and turn 90 degrees. Ooh, just going to have a sip of water. Very, very hot out here today. So we're going to jump, but when you land, turn 90 degrees to your left or right, and you can just alternate left and right. We're going to do 10 squat jumps. When you land, think about being nice and quiet with your landing. You don't want it to be a big stomp. So here we go, 10 times. Coming up, turning a quarter turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. And we're going to come down to the mat for coming back to those pike press, but rest first. We got 2 more rounds of these guys. Now we're getting to our flows, I promise. All right, here we go. So 10 times in your elbow plank, 2, pushing up into the pike, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, and 10 squat jumps. I'm going to adjust that so we can see those better. And coming up, turning a quarter turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. One more round of those 2 moves. Let's get back to our mat. Pike press, elbows right where your hands would be. So you can measure here, come straight down into your plank, and you're gonna push up and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 90-degree squat jump. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Excellent. So, moving along here, have some water while we rest. And we have our first more animal flow move. Since it seems like it may be laggy, I'm going to vocalize as much of this as I can and make it clear, but it is animal flow, of course, so it is a little tricky. So just to outlay this flow, it's an under switch reach, a scorpion roll, crab, back to beast. We did a scorpion roll 2 weeks ago in the beginning of August. So the under switch reach, you begin in a beast position, quadruped, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Dig the toes in, lift the knees. So for example, I'm going to do a right under switch, so I'm going to kick my right leg under my body, planting my heel. My left arm comes up into my chest, and to reach, I'm going to pop up my hips and turn and reach for my lower right hand on the ground. From there, we're going to do a scorpion roll. So starting that, we're going to do a scorpion reach. Bring your left elbow and your right knee together. Turn back into the beast, planting your hand, but continue to kick the foot up and over. And to roll, we're going to continue to let that heel fall until it pads into the floor. So we're sitting. From here, we're going to retract left foot, put both hands and feet on the ground, and we're in a crab position, pressing out through those shoulders. And from here, we switch back to our beast. So I'll do a left under switch, my left leg will go under my body, and I've returned to beast. From there, we're going to repeat on the second side. So if we do right in the first round, we're going to do left on the second round. And we're just going to try and do one run through of each a couple times, and then we'll do it just for time where we just flow and focus on the movement. I'll call it out for these first couple rounds. Just one each side now. So let's do everything left, starting in your basic beast. Dig in the toes until the knees lift. And we're going to go left foot under, switch to reach. From here, the left leg comes up into our scorpion reach, up and over, and then drop down, left foot to the ground. Bring both hands and feet into the floor to rest, and left foot under switch, return to beast. And now we're going to do right side. Right leg under switch to reach. Right leg scorpion reach to roll. all the way up, reaching that right foot over, bringing the hand and foot to the mat in the crab, and then right foot under switch, return to beast, and rest. Take 30 seconds, have some water, let your brain digest that. We're gonna do another one where we try and do 2 each side. Definitely going to be playing with the stream settings after class today to try and figure out the optimal settings, and maybe consider if I need a different kind of internet plan to make it really smooth. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 2. So we're going to go left, right, everything left, starting with our under switch. So from our beast position, lift the knees, left foot under switch to reach, left foot scorpion roll, return to crab, left foot under switch, return to beast. Now right foot under switch to reach, right foot scorpion reach to roll, to crab, right foot under switch, return to beast, and now left again, left foot under switch to reach, left foot scorpion roll, return to crab, left foot under switch, return to beast, right foot under switch to reach, right foot scorpion roll, return to crab, right foot under switch, return to beast, and rest. 30 seconds, rest, brain digest. Oh good, it says my stream health is good now. That's excellent. So for this last round, hopefully you feel the flow. I'm gonna call out very minimally. Just try to breathe, center your movement through the hands and the feet, and we're just going to move for a minute. Take as long or as slow as you need. Take as long or as powerful as you need through all these movements, and yeah, let this be your flow time. And let's see, as an experiment perhaps, I will try playing a flow song while we flow, since I have a new microphone with this, and this will hopefully be decent. I'm checking my audio levels, so I'll play something that I like to kind of flow to. It's nice to have music. It's almost like dance, and you can focus just on the breathing and the movement and not be caught up in the rest of the stuff. All right, so here we go. Get into your beast position. And we're gonna do 1 minute, starting with beast to under switch reach. Here we go, begin. Nice soft landings. Still have 30 seconds. And go ahead, rest. Excellent. Good. So we still have one more flow that we're gonna do, and that is similar, but instead of our scorpion roll, we're just gonna cut it at a scorpion reach, but we're gonna bring back that momentum. Instead of letting our momentum of our scorpion reach go up and over, we're gonna take it up and then bring it back through into a side kick through. So what you're gonna see is that this kind of momentum is gonna go side to side from an under switch reach, bringing it down, scorpion reach, bringing it back through to our side kick through, keeping the shoulder right over that shoulder joint, or shoulder joint right over that hand, watching that we're not pushing back, especially when we're doing, for example, our under switch. You can either under switch and stay centered, or you can push back and you run out of room with your butt to the ground, your butt to your heels, and also it's putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder joint. So think of it like a tent pole. Your arm, it's much more sturdy, straight up and down. So again, let's just practice one round on each side, side to side, and I'll call out the whole time, and then we will take it to a little bit more flowy, just like we did with the last round. So starting in that beast again, and again, under switch to reach, and then scorpion reach. Do not reach all the way up and over. Halt, bring the knee back into the chest, and kick it through to side kick through, keeping our tent pole arm. Bring it back to our beast. Left side under switch to reach, then scorpion reach, and side kick through. Excellent. Take a quick break. Take just 20 seconds, and then we're gonna do 2, and then we're gonna do our minute to flow. All right, so we're gonna do 2. Left, right, just like we did before. From our beast, neutral spine position, dig in the toes, lift the knees, left foot under switch to reach, left foot scorpion reach, left foot side kick through, return to beast, right foot under switch to reach, right foot scorpion reach, right foot side, woo, kick through, a lot of momentum, try and go slow, and left foot under switch to reach, left foot scorpion reach, left foot side kick through, return to beast, last time, right side under switch reach, right side scorpion reach, and right foot side kick through, return to beast, and rest. 30 seconds to break, and then we're going to do another minute, and hopefully it's not horrendous, and we'll do another little round of music if it's not terrible. Hopefully, bear with me. My goal is to make these classes like where I can have something where I can turn on the audio for that, maybe even have a timer in the corner. Super cool. So I really appreciate everybody sticking with me. All right, so let's come back to our mat. We're here for our minute now of that flow. The emphasis here is not to go fast, really. Honestly, think of it as try to make each breath its own breath. I can't even talk. Try to make each movement its own breath. So an inhale with one movement, an exhale with another movement, instead of holding your breath through the movement and grabbing your breath between the movements. breathing with each one, where you let go of thinking and processing, and we're just almost like yoga, but more intense. It's that mind-body connection. So last minute, we're just gonna flow with that same little simple swing, swing, side to side, starting with our under switch reach. Let's go, 1 minute. Under switch, reach, scorpion reach, side kick through, go. Last 20 seconds. Five, four, and resting. Let's bring it down to the mat to cool off our flow. And take a straddle seat here. Something that's comfortable. Don't try to be as wide as me. If this is comfortable, great. But find your comfortable, where you can still feel those sit bones on the ground, chest nice and upright, and just start to lean forward, pull the belly towards the ground, try to roll the knees out, and crawl the hands forward, pulling the chest through the shoulders. And we're gonna walk our hands over either your left side or your right side. Feel the weight shift to one of those hips. The chest is down. So I'm on my right side, so I'm going to take my right hand, reaching it underneath onto my other thigh, my left thigh, and I'm going to open up my left shoulder up to the ceiling, looking up, and reaching, shoulder open. And then I'm going to exhale, reaching my hand down to my foot, pulling my right arm through, and just relaxing with a soft back, comfortably down to the leg. And then we're going to walk it over to the other side, in this case, my left side, reaching my left arm through now to my right leg. I'm going to open up my right arm, big stretch, shoulders back, and then exhale, sweeping the hand down and rounding the back to relax down to the leg. Walking ourselves back to the center. See if you can walk your hands a little bit more far forward, relaxing the head down. And then walk yourself back up into seated position. You can use your hands to lift under your knees and pull those legs in. We're going to come to our side into a kneeling position. And from here, you can either tuck the toes under if you'd like a little bit more stretch in your feet, or leave them flat if you're okay with that feeling. We're going to put the hands down onto the mat in front of our knees and keep the butt rested back onto the heels, making a little kind of chicken wing here. We're going to bring our elbows together, inhaling and opening up, looking to the ceiling behind us for 10 times on each side. 2. Inhale. 4. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're going to do the second side. Last 10, 9, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can sit back comfortably, give it a nice shoulder roll, back and forwards. And thank yourself for showing up on the mat today. Thank you for showing up for class, and sorry for dealing with latency issues and whatnot. It is definitely a struggle, but I always appreciate it. Hopefully the volume and everything is good. I'm going to watch the playback. And then yesterday yesterday, the class that I recorded, I hadn't checked the settings, and the recording is at the same quality as the stream, so it's useless. But I changed that today, so if the stream is terrible, I'm hoping that there is a way for me to change it, and hopefully things were a little bit better and not a little bit worse than last. But thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you on Friday. Have a good rest of your week, everybody.